a few days ago, as I was building a Lego set, I had a really nice thought, and for whatever reason, I felt very proud of myself. I know it seems not for building the Lego, but just of who I was as a person, and I felt very content with being myself. And that's not a feeling that I get very often, but reflecting on that one thought I had, it's something that I think I should, and I think that's something that other people should as well. We always focus on the mistakes we've made or maybe some regrets that you might have in the past, but every one of those mistakes inevitably led you to an alternate conclusion, whether that's positive or good. It drove you to be the person that you are now, and I guarantee you that a lot of those mistakes probably led to some positive experience for you in the future. Like I know for me, um, doing bad in school in the past made me, I guess, a little bit disappointed that I didn't put all my effort in, and in doing so, in later years, like so for a lot of high school, I didn't try that much, and when I got to college now, I really do try, and I actually love pursuing a bunch of things in academics, and that kind of goes hand in hand. And before, I used to hate reading, and I regret not engaging more with a lot of the texts at like my school and stuff. But now I really enjoy it. And so a lot of past experience that maybe is not so positive um, creates value for you in the future, and that it changes your perspective on things. It gives you something new. And so rather than looking at a lot of the things in your life in the past, whether that's mistakes or made in a relationship, you can use that as a way to be a better person now. And I think that goes hand in hand with being proud of the individual you are, no matter how bad some of the mistakes are you made in the past, right? If you can find ways and leverage those mistakes, those past things that you did bad, to build a new future for yourself, I think every experience inevitably can be positive and can build your character into the person that you want to be in the future. And when I say I'm proud of myself now, I mean, there's obviously things that I want to work on myself. I'm not perfect, nor is anyone, but in striving for like this ideal person that I want to become, that ideal person is someone that I'm proud of, and I'm proud of myself currently as well. And in the combination of those two things, being proud of that person that I want to become and that person that I am now, I feel very satisfied with who I am and my future at the moment. I'm very excited about life in general. And I think that it's very hard to not be when you're happy with who you are. If you're constantly working on things that matter to you, while also enjoying time with friends and family, it's hard to be in a place where you feel down about yourself or you don't feel happy with who you are. Now, of course, everyone has times in their life that are inevitably more down than others, and you'll have peaks as well. But in finding like a rhythm to that and finding those people in your life that are always going to consistently stay by you, everything will ultimately be okay. And so think about, rather than negative things in your past and perhaps even negative things that you're doing now, think about an ideal version of yourself that you want to become. And then if you actively start striving towards that, you're going to be proud of yourself now for doing that, and proud of the person you're becoming. And I think it's honestly, it's not a surprise that when that happens, I think you'll see more positive relationships with others. You'll be a lot more willing to interact with other people. And I think you'll find a lot more genuine human interaction with others as well when you are proud of yourself, right? I mean, for the longest time, for I would, when talking to other people, I'd be so nervous about how I was appearing and for how I wanted to look to someone else. And in doing so, I literally just wouldn't even remember people's names. I always be like, oh, I'm so bad at remembering people's names, but that's not even the case. The truth is that I'm so caught up in my own head about how I look, like how my first impression on this person, that remembering their name is just not even something I cared about. So I wasn't even generally interested in that other person whatsoever or interested in learning about them. I was so busy just being so nervous about who I was and not confident in myself that I couldn't even embrace anything they were saying or genuinely engage in the conversation. And I think that is something a lot of people struggle with. Um, Something that I still struggle with now, but I'm actively trying to be better about it. And in doing so, it makes me happy, that I feel that I do want to improve, and I am doing so. So yeah, this very positive video um, that I wanted to make, and I hope that what you take away from watching this is truly to appreciate and embrace the accomplishments that you have, and even those mistakes that you have, and even those regrets. But you shouldn't even regret any of the things that you do regret now, if that makes sense. And you should look at them as, things that have made you and built you into the person you are now. And you can choose whether those things are a hindrance to you or a positive. Ultimately, it's all about the perspective that you take. So with that being said, thank you very much. I'm pissed. I haven't posted in a while. I'm very sorry about that. I think I'm gonna post more consistently now. Um, just feels like a lot going on. I started a new job in about a week, but with that, I think I'll even be more motivated to post. I'll get on a much more solid routine. So I look forward to interacting with some of you in the comment section. I hope all you are doing very well. Um, yeah, I'm very excited about life right now, and I hope that you are too. Honestly. With that said, thank you for watching. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. Take it easy.